Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we are going to be checking out some of your collection. Last week I took to Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube community tab and let you guys submit your collections to my email. And you guys sent about 200 collections. And today we're going to be reviewing a little over 30. If I did every single one, the video would just be way too long. However, I'm going to do at least 2 parts to these submissions. And then after that, I'm going to scrap them all and then start over again. So those who didn't get a chance to be featured in the video, you can resubmit. Before we jump into all the collections though, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you have any Funko Pops in your collection that have really cool looking hair? And I'm going to go with Mitsuri here. I love the pink and green combo. Hey guys, so we're in the other office and we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. First one is Ash J here, and I put the names on the images for the specific collector there. So they actually have one of the vaulted vinyl. This is like a 9 display case basically where it hangs up on the wall, and it has that, I can't even remember what that trim is. I think it's carbon fiber actually. But anyways, it's basically all 9 Hashira, which is really cool, and most of them are signed. So it looks like they're going for a full signed set here. And I'm assuming with all the overseas special edition stickers yet? Are you over? No, actually you have a Funko Shop one, so maybe you're not an overseas collector. Let me know in the comments. But anyways, great little display there. That's a perfect use for the Hashira. I didn't even think about that myself. Now I kind of want to do that, honestly. So I guess if you own one of these, I think it's still on Vaulted Vinyl website, but it's like $65, so it's a little bit more on the pricier side, but it's for specific things like this, basically. Anyways, though, looks like they have an Umbreon custom over there, which is pretty cool. Oh, Yellow Eyes, nice. Luxray, so they collect Demon Slayer, Pokemon, and then we have some Dragon Ball there, Attack on Titan, so mainly anime. Little Juzo there, really nice. I own that one too. Eto there, Con sticker, that's really cool. Hard to find. And then we got a couple Ken Kaneki signed and Mercy. I guess you main Mercy. I actually main Moira and Lucio for healers. I'm not much of a healer though. I'm more DPS and tank. Either way, fantastic collection. I also see the little, I think is that Cyberpunk? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I believe that's Cyberpunk. Okay, so our next collection is pretty crazy. This was from Beasty Baby. I believe they are one of my Discord members too. So thank you so much for submitting. We might have a couple Discord members in here. You can join the Discord down below for news, leaks, early, information and all that. So check that out. But anyways, they have a lot going on here. So I remember getting this out of the email. I was like, wow, the photos are very bright. So let's go over. The reason I wanted to pick this one too was just to show off the cool manga collection they got going on. So there's all kinds. So we have Jujutsu Kaisen up here. You have the use of the moment there. I'll kind of zoom in more so you guys can see it better. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe just a bigger manga book. And then we have Hunter x Hunter here, a couple Nindroids, which is really nice. Then we have Hunter x Hunter here. No Hunter x Hunter manga, it looks like, but they use the boxes pretty good in this little display. So this also kind of gives you like examples of what you can do in your display too. So feel free to let me know in the comments if you saw something specific that you want to apply to your collection. Let's go down here, more Hunter x Hunter, lots of Hunter x Hunter. They have a big collection. Oh, we have some Full Metal here, even some more on Host Club, JoJo's. I know you guys are waiting for those JoJo's pops. We actually could be seeing them, so stay tuned for an update. A couple signed Naruto and some Demon Slayer. That's really nice. Bunch more One Piece manga. Honestly, you need so many shelves for all of them. One Piece pops, Naruto, and then the same over here. More Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, and then more manga. Oh, sorry, my bad. These are the two kind of the same photos. I have one big photo, so that's kind of what you're seeing. So this must be the bottom portion that you're looking at. Wait, no. If this is the top, no, this is the top then. Yeah, this is the top portion. So, yeah, I'm noticing the JJK. Sorry, I got that a little confused. But overall, great collection, honestly. I love I love including the manga there. You got a couple shelf risers over here too. And then they have a bunch of Demon Slayer up there. So very colorful display, very neat too. Must be a nightmare to dust, but you did a great job. Our next collection comes from Brian C here. So it looks like he's majority a Naruto fan here. And then we got some like Mario going on over here, I think. That's like Bowser on a ship or something. That's cool. Got the moments there. Man, I just can't bring myself to buy this moment unless it's like $5-10 on clearance, because it's just so horribly bad. Anyways, though, basically looks like you got a lot of Boruto and Naruto going on. A little desk setup here of all the Hokage Deluxes, which is really cool. And then the Son Goku there. It's a cool collection, honestly. I love Naruto myself. I don't have all of them like you do, a majority. You have a lot more Naruto than I do, but great collection, man. Our next collection is Carlos L here. So big anime fan, as you can see. Love the use of that straw hat there. I think that's really neat. I feel like you should put something on either side there, maybe like a One Piece logo sign or something to kind of fill that in. But other than that, it looks great. Great little display there. Oh man, I didn't even realize that you could use the sunny like that to kind of fill a space. That's cool. I did not consider that at all. Cool. Great idea. Okay, so here's My Hero Academia in the middle. So a little bit of a different shelf here, so more of a brown shelf, which you don't really see a lot of people using brown shelves. It's either the black or white one. So I like to see other colors in terms of like the display shelves every now and then. Then you got a couple figures up here too, which is really nice. Gigantomachia, he looks so good out of box. But overall, yeah, it's that simple kind of like pops in front of the side of the box like stage, but it looks very neat here and it pops visually too, which is great. And then finally, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is always great. You use the little cubby spaces for each of the deluxe ones, which is really cool. Next up is Caleb M's collection here. So big One Piece fan, as you can see. So I really like the use of manga also in this one here, where it's kind of just some pops in the front of the covers to kind of just fill those little gaps. I'm assuming that's what you were doing, especially here when you're cornering off the pops. The little Legos are really nice too. Up here you have Doflamingo figure. Love Doflamingo. Kaido Beast. Luffy. Oh, this looks like, I was like, why does Luffy look like he has half his body missing? But I see how the photo was taken. But anyways, though, I really like the use of manga. You got a little like print here, something on the side, really cool. And a couple other ones like Bleach here, as well as some Sonic, and then more One Piece and like signed pop. So overall, really cool. Our next collection is DaMarius H here. Check this out. So I love these little wall scrolls here showing the, I believe, yeah, that's all Akatsuki members. And then I believe that's actually, is that all of their headbands too? I think. That's kind of cool. But anyways, here we have some artwork going on up here. So basically just your Naruto display. It looks like a majority of the collection, maybe a complete collection. Let me know if you complete it or not. And some mix of Boruto in there too. And then we also have some Marvel and DC going on here. Love the Spider-Man. Love it. I love the posters on the side there. It looks like you are a big Spider-Man poster collector too. I have a couple myself, but not all of them, just because I don't need all of them because they take up so much space. I want to be picky with them. And then you're also a big Batman fan, I see. Love this artwork too, might I add. It's like Goku, Vegeta, oh, sorry. I thought Two-Face was in there, but he's just in front of it. But it's pretty cool, and the little Dragon Balls there. And then I can't make this out. Oh, it's Marvel. So I see Thanos and Loki, and then just heroes all around. That's really cool. But overall, yeah, it's really neat. You fit a lot of pops on there too. That's actually really impressive. Next up is Daniel D's collection here. So he actually uses some. These are usually traditionally used for like garage shelves where you put like tools on or totes on and things like that, basically for storage. However, I've rarely seen people make a collection look good on this just because these things have open sides, as well as, again, it's just not your traditional looking bookshelf, so it's really not used for something like this. But you did a really great job in filling the space, in my opinion, and I'm really loving it. And this is not even like I'm rating your collection, 1 out of 10. It's just more so I was really impressed how much you filled the space and made those shelves like look good with things on them, because again, they're just traditionally used for tools and stuff like that in a garage. But you did a really great job. And I love the use of like manga in some areas. The wanted posters here are really cool. So you have like 3 surrounding the Luffy, which is great. Oh, look at that. That is such a cool figure. Is that a Figure Arts figure? Let me know if you're watching this video, Daniel. But overall, great collection. Again, I love the use of the different style shelf. So this next person, it looks like I did not mark your name on here by accident, so apologies for that. However, I know you had a couple collection photos. I can only fit so many in a 1980 by 1080 frame, and I didn't want to take up too many slots, but I picked your best one here, which I just love this, and I wanted to show this one off, specifically because of this glass display shelf. I love how many crazy figures you have going, especially this Big Mom here. I actually want that myself because it's so cool. And you have like a thousand Sunny there, a couple Fig Pins mixed in, so many. Are those World Hero collectible, WCF, or whatever they're called? Figures. Those are really cool though. And then you have all kinds of different straw hats in here. You have some of the dissectables down there. So just a great use of the space. And then all those statues just look really good in there. And then you also have your Black Clover, FNAF. It looks like video game pops, then Black Clover. The Boys, really great collection there. I'm not really sure who this is though. Can someone tell me who exactly? Is that like a video game character? I couldn't figure it out. Then we also had more kind of miscellaneous anime over here too. Some bag clips, which are really neat. So overall, I just really love these glass display shelves, and it almost made me kind of want to get some for the statues that I've been slowly buying. The next collection is from Erik F here. So I had to include it. He has the, the SkittleRampage page and thing. I had to be biased because I saw this. I was like, okay, I see what he's doing. He was trying to stand out, and he did. Anyways, though, that aside, I really like the sword here in the front with the 2 Spider-Man pops. I think that's really neat. And it's just, I like how neat and like just in order everything is. You have a couple comics kind of hung up on the wall, which is really nice to kind of just add some Marvel and DC. It's looking like, yeah, because I see Shazam in there and Spider-Man, and then you have some manga up top there, which is really great. So you basically made it even on both sides. Both sides have manga at the top, and then it feeds down, pops down to the bottom, which is great. So all kinds of different animes here, which is really awesome. And on the side there, he actually has a couple sign pieces here. So we have Goku, Frankie, Hanami, and Greed. Awesome. Next up is Evan M here. So I believe this is actually him and his wife or girlfriend's collection kind of mixed together. So they have some like Doctor Who stuff, bunch of Doctor Who pops there mixed with some Hunter x Hunter. And then we have some teddy bears back there. I don't know if these teddy bears have any symbolic meaning. And then we have Sylveon there. No, is that Sylveon? No, that's not Sylveon. That's Glaceon. My bad. I don't know why I mistook that. And then what I really loved was actually the Walking Dead shelf. This is really cool. You have Lucille in the back there, the dog, Daryl on his bike, Jesus and Negan, and then a little Daryl wristband or something like that. I think so. Oh, you have the Walker Stalker thing. So fun fact, actually, if I find a picture, I'll pop it up on the screen here, and you can also see old videos on my channel. I did go to Walker Stalker Con. Is that what it's called? Orlando is some, anyways, it's about The Walking Dead basically. And I worked with the Walking Dead wine brand. This is when I was doing a lot of marketing promotions before I was full-time on YouTube. And it was actually a zombie there for their wine, like brand, which was just really cool. So again, if I have a picture, I'll pop it up here. But yeah, every time I see that little badge, it reminds me of that, which was just a cool little experience. Anyways, though, on the other side, we have a bunch of Nindroids. I see you're a big Attack on Titan fan. All kinds of different characters. Then we have some statues. I think these are are they called Papa Pride or they're Prize something? Oh, man. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But anyways, love that Colossal Titan. That is crazy detailed. But yeah, the AOT display is there. I love it. Love how neat it is, too. And then Jujutsu Kaisen and Full Metal on the bottom there, too. Great collection, Evan. Okay, checking out this next collection. They didn't have a name. That just said, haha, got your nose. So I put that. Anyways, though, Naruto across the top, which is great. Then we have a mix of Tokyo Ghoul, Bleach, and JJK, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I saw Gato and then I saw Ichigo. I was like, huh? Anyways, though, Attack on Titan in the middle, some sign pops, Full Metal, as well as this is throwing me off so much, man. Why is there Elizabeth here? Every time I'm like, okay, I see Fullmetal Alchemist, I see Sword Art Online, and then bam, Elizabeth. It's like throwing me off. But it doesn't look bad by any means. I'm just saying it's like you think it would be all the same, and then it's like bam in the middle. Did you do that to mess with me, like in the video, see if I noticed? I don't know, because everything else looks like perfect. We have Demon Slayer, then we have My Hero, Tokyo Ghoul. I think that's Kingdom Hearts right there. Yeah, that's, I see Sora. But overall, great collection. You mixed out of box and inbox. You have some video games down here, which is great. And oh, even some Hatsune Miku. So I think Bailey would love that. I don't think she's going to pick up the pop. She's more so focused on like other figures for that. But if you do like Vocaloids and all that, she's been doing a couple videos on her channel, so make sure to check her out. But overall, I love your display. You did a great job. Next collection is from Matthew R here. So it looks like he has a mix of Naruto, Demon Slayer, and Fire Force up here. Oh, and Hunter x Hunter and some Pokemon. Really cool there. So this looks like, I guess it's like above the window and above the closets there. You put like a IKEA slab, it almost looks like, which is a great use of that space, honestly, putting a shelf up there. Really, really good idea there. And then on the other one, he has some other shelves there that kind of just hold the rest of his pops there. I was seeing if there was any out of box, but I don't think you like taking your pops out of box, which is fine. And then we have a bunch of autographed ones. Oh my God, please tell me Buggy's not in Sharpie. I feel, because I'm seeing the paint pens and I feel like I see Sharpie there and it pains me. I recently got a pop signed and they use Sharpie and I was like, no, how is it not in the know these days that you should not use Sharpie signing pops anymore? Either way, it's always cool to still meet those people, but Sharpies suck. And then this is, I believe, a Goku piggy bank. I think you can get those at FYE if I'm not mistaken. That's maybe where you got it. But either way, great collection. I love the sign pops. Next collection comes from Michael K here. So we have a little bit of a mix of all kinds of stuff, honestly. We have some Digimon as well as Pokemon, as well as Black Clover. Then we have Megami up there. Oh, did you use the little ghost? Is that Ghost from Game of Thrones? Is that the name? Or I believe that's what you did to kind of have one on each side. I think that's really cool. And then you have some other stuff going on. I don't really know what this other stuff is, but it makes the display look really nice. I also really love the wooden shelf there inside, like the wooden looks like it has a black like outline there. Anyways, though, Hunger Games here, really cool. Looks like a couple of the books there. Next photo here is a couple more anime there. Then you have some myths. I think that's Medusa there. Is that a statue? What's going on there? What's the bottom base there? That's really cool. Then we have some Harry Potter mixed in with some Marvel. And then down there, I don't know who they are. Unless I'm like, I feel like maybe I might. I don't know. Anyways, though, I love the glass shelves. It looks so freaking neat and clean. I always love when everything looks neat and clean. Because like I have all black shelves myself. And it's just a nightmare to constantly dust. But here's kind of like a wide picture view here. Oh, that's really cool. Little Pokemon plushies on top. But yeah, it looks really freaking cool. I love the collection too. It's not too big. It's not too small. I feel like it's the perfect size. This is something I would love to have my collection like if I didn't like so many things. Our next collection is from Obito himself. He sent it from the Narutoverse. Just kidding. That's just their name in the email. What I really love about this photo is the use of the space. Just because it looks like they're overseas too, because I'm guessing by how the house is made with this window especially, and I think those are like different kind of plugs from a different country. I'm guessing anyways. But well, actually, well no, because you got like this Funko Insider SCCC, but they could have sold that on Funko Europe probably, because you got a couple maybe not. I don't know, but that looks. This doesn't look like a US style house. That's it. Anyways, I'm like completely branching off. I really love the statues the most in this photo here. Also, Straw Hat, love it. This one's really cool. Then we have a couple, we have Bardock there. Then Vegeto's in there, Goku. I think that's Beast Gohan with the gray. I think. It's kind of hard to make out. I can't see that angle. But then we have like a Dragon Ball in front, a couple more Dragon Ball. I see you're a majority Dragon Ball fan there. I'm seeing pops over here. But loving this. I'm a Dragon Ball fan myself. Love it. We got a little superhero poster on the side. And I think he just made a great use of the space. I think that's actually from IKEA, if I'm not mistaken. That little corkboard there, that's a really good idea to hang up your headphones like that. Nonetheless, though, love the glass cases from IKEA. Great use of it. We're definitely going to be using the one downstairs for some statues I got recently. Can't wait to unbox those and throw them in there. Next here is Preston R's collection. So loving these wooden shelves. Again, I really like the change up every now and then from the traditional black and white shelves. Love this so much. And then looks like you majority collect anime. You have the out-of-box look with the side of the box in the background. Always a great classic look there. A couple Star Wars down here, some Marvel, and then we have some others mixed in here, and then even a couple statues here. So again, love the simplicity here. It always looks fantastic. This next collection comes from Rhett W here. Definitely a lot going on here. We have a lot of different fandoms. We have a huge Overwatch fan, I can tell. Let me know who you main, because you have almost every Overwatch pop, it looks like, but they all look great. I want to be that kind of collector. However, I just don't really need the pops. I'd rather just play the game with my friends. But looks like you're a video game fan in general. You have a bunch of Fortnite down here. Then you have like Pac-Man. I think that's Liu Kang. I think that is. And then you have one of the Freddy Fazbears. And then we have a bunch of Marvel in the middle here. Loving this. Loving the Spider-Man there too. Sinister Six set is awesome. Have it myself. And then we have some Venom down here, some Loki. Oh, looks like Guardians of the Galaxy and other MCU pops mixed in. It looks awesome. And then on the side here, we have some horror stuff. So we have Pennywise there. Looks like a little spider. I could not have that anywhere near me. Ugh. I do not do spiders. Then we have the little Pennywise gutter scene moment, which is really cool. And this huge, I don't know if you could tell what this is, but that's Pennywise, the spider legs. That is so creepy to keep in your room. Like, he doesn't really creep me out. Like, okay, he doesn't scare me. He does creep me out in the movies, but the movie's not really scary per se. But I couldn't have something like this in my office. So hats off to you. Nonetheless, though, your collection looks great. Next up, we have Rift X collections here. So lots of out-of-box going on. Love it already. We have a bunch of the One Piece ones, some of the bigger deluxe and 6-inch as well as 10-inch pops. And then we have a bunch of Bleach here. Are those like just bigger versions of like the manga? Like, I'm assuming just like packed a couple of different volumes and things like that. Those are huge books, good lord. And then we have a mix here. So we have Avatar as well as Dragon Ball Z. Are those oh, I thought those were VHSs for a second, but it looks really cool in the background. A couple different figures. And on the side here is a bunch of the One Piece here, some more. So we have the figures there. I really like that Sanji, honestly. And then we have some out-of-box pops with some manga in the background too. Oh, look at that Edward Newgate figure. That is so cool. Yeah, you have a really awesome out-of-box display. Our next one is Roar 1X here. So when I saw this photo, I immediately wanted to show it because of these freaking devil fruits. They look so cool. Oh, man. That is such a cool little thing to add in the display. And then you have the respective devil fruit under their holder. That's so freaking neat. And a couple grails mixed into, always nice. Then we have the wanted posters right here, some ships, all kinds of different anime pops. Oh man, I still don't have this 3-pack. I'm so mad. I was supposed to get it. My sister found it. And then her girlfriend sent it to the wrong place by accident because she sold something on Mercari, shipped the wrong box. And the people never answered her to send it back. They basically stole my pop. So if you're in Texas, I know what you did, and I don't like you. This next photo here on the other side is just kind of like a clear shot at some of the other pops there. Great out-of-box display, but again, I am loving those devil fruits. Our next one comes from Robert C here. So I wanted to show this off because he has a really cool little blacklight glow going on here, as well as a bunch of different glow-in-the-dark pops kind of mixed in. I love how only part of his hair is glowing there, like the brightest. That's so funny. But this is such a cool little display. And it's those like acrylic glass shelves that he used throughout. Are they singles? Or they're doubles? They look like singles. If they're singles, that is a lot. But it looks like it's like holding 3. I'm not really sure. That black light right there, though, the Night Before Christmas is crazy. But overall, I just liked the pops, like how they look on the wall with those clear shelves versus having like the white black shelves under it, because it makes it look like they're just floating in the air, and it looks so neat. Next up, we have Roy Harris here. So he also has the acrylic thing going on here. We have some of the Infinity Saga set of the different Infinity Stone colors, some DC here, Marvel, more Marvel there. Down here, we have a couple moments there. Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. That's really cool. Who is that pop? I cannot make out that pop, but it looks kind of cool. And then we also had some sodas mixed in as well as bitty pops. And on the other side here, more of the acrylic shelves used. This is interesting. This is like a metal shelf or something. That looks kind of interesting. But yeah, all kinds of different characters here. Then we have some, a couple different, like I really like that Barbossa and Scarecrow. Those are great. And then down here, a bunch of Naruto and then one Star Wars pop. It feels out of place, but he looks really cool there. Next up comes from Samuel I here. So a bunch of inbox up top there. Very neat too. And then we have all kinds of figures surrounding the little gaming setup, which I love. Really cool. Don't love that you play Xbox though, because I play PlayStation and Xbox is... Anyways, though, love these figures here. I love the Super Saiyan 4. Then we got a little cover kind of chilling over here. And a couple other pops on the side there. Some Gojo artwork with Nanami. And just figures all around. It's a really clean setup. Our next collection is Sha A here. This one's crazy cool. Like crazy cool. And I love this LED light. Please let us know in the comments, where did you get that from? I also really love this. All kinds of different One Piece characters in the background there. Then the out-of-box display here. Oh, and it even has like a glass like cover over it. Like you kind of push it to open, I believe. That is a really cool use of that. And then statues on top too there. I see you have the devil fruit with the straw hat. This is really cool. My wife would never allow our room to look like this because she needs things to like match specifically. But if I was single, this is probably what my room would look like. Next up, we have TheArtistPhilip here. So this is also one of my Discord members for a while now and been on the channel for a while now. All kinds of stuff going on here. So what is really nice is I've talked to these people several times over the years in the Discord especially. I don't know how long they've been in there specifically, but a lot of you have talked in there. And it's cool to finally see your collections and just, you know, check them out here and see what you collect and kind of get to know you better with this way. So obviously majority anime fan. That's what I majority have on my channel here. Loving the Fooly Cooly pops, some Cowboy Bebop mix in there with Daredevil or Death Note, not Daredevil. I met Daredevil recently, so he's still in the brain. But anyways, we also have some Fairy Tail there, pre-releases. A lot of grails in this picture, I'm noticing too. Great collection. Oh, you have the Spider-Man blue pops there, and then some, I think that's Skyrim. I can't make out the box. I think it's Skyrim. Never played the game myself, but sometimes I recognize the pops. And then over here, we have some Bakugan. We have some signed pops up here. Voltron, another signed Luffy up there. All kinds of stuff going on there. And then here's kind of another shot there where he has some Marvel posters on the wall, some One Piece there, statues. Nico Robin. I see you're a Nico Robin fan. My man. Nonetheless, though, great collection, Philip. You did a really great job, and I really like how much variety you have going on here. There's so many things you collect, and it's awesome. So our next one comes from Iverson P here. So I really like these simple kind of just shelf slabs here where you put a bunch of pops on it. It looks very clean versus the bookshelf on the floor taking up a bunch of space. This is really nice. And also looks like you have like some lights up there or something. Would have been cool if you sent over a picture, but maybe next time with the lights on. Either way, though, loving the out of box. Love this combo right here. They look great in detail. Then you have the Elliot and ET deluxe moment. That thing is crazy good. Hungry Big Mom, Spider-Man up there, Luffy Gear 5 laughing, and then just a bunch more One Piece over here with some My Hero Academia mixed in. And down on the other shelves, you have a couple Overwatch pops, so it looks like you play mostly DPS. You have Junkrat, Ash, and Tracer. All those look great. I actually used Ash. I don't use Tracer or Junkrat, but for a fast-paced character, I play Sombra. I'm sorry in advance. But anyways, we got some Disney and then some Marvel there. It looks like a popcorn bucket or popcorn tin. And then a couple other little knickknacks all around it. And then some Wanted posters. Honestly, great collection. I can appreciate just how neat and clean it looks. Oh, and the hidden dissectable of Snake Man is awesome too. This next one comes from Adil T. I apologize if I butchered that. However, I'm loving the kind of like plants and wooden like aspect to this. This looks really great, really nice. So we do have a couple 10-inch pops up here, some of the bigger pops. Look at that huge sticker on Kaido. Why did they do that? That is just, I guess it fits to the box technically, but that's just massive. And we have a bunch of Game of Thrones here, which is really nice, which you can kind of see a little better in this photo here. So I don't really know too much about Game of Thrones, but I'm assuming this is symbolic right here. So I think that's kind of cool to put that in the front. And then the bottom shelf is a little bit of like animation here. So we have some classics, Kung Fu Panda, Garfield, Tom and Jerry, Incredibles. Let me know if you're actually going to pick up any of the new ones. They just released a new set, as well as this 2-pack here of Asterix and Obelix. That's actually pretty cool. That's a very rare 2-pack too. I think it also has like a stickered version, if I'm not mistaken. Over here, Cyclops is pretty cool. We got a couple of the new Shrek pops. Overall, really nice collection. What I really like though is kind of like, I don't know if it's almost like a farm style kind of going on with the wood and the plants, but it just looks so nice and decorative. Next here we have Alex E's collection, and there is a lot here, like a lot. I try to fit in as much as possible. Some people sent me a couple photos. I couldn't fit every photo sometimes. However, I wanted to fit some of the best ones. So as you can see, they are a big out-of-box collector here. I'm also considering switching to white shelves actually for my collection because I like the black, but I feel like white just makes things look much more cleaner for some reason. Let me know if you guys prefer black or white shelves though. But anyways here, lots of One Piece. One Piece basically fills up half the shelf here. Then we have Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, a couple extra boxes, and then just other pops down here. We have Invincible. I still need to pick up that moment, man. It has been eluding me. I just haven't picked it up for some reason. I didn't realize 7 Deadly Sins has gotten so big. Good Lord. I feel like that just came out too. Then we have Black Clover, loving this set. You even have spaces for a couple more. We should have a new set coming either next year or later this year. I can't remember off the top of my head. Then we have a bunch of My Hero, which obviously takes up multiple shelves. In the middle here, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Up top, I think mixed with some U2s there, which is nice. And then over here, we do have Zohakuten, which is a really great. I can't wait to see the pop of that, I think coming next year. Then looks like in this little single shelf here, you have a ton of Demon Slayer here, some boxes storage, bunch of Pokemon here, bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! There, loving it. Oh, the out-of-box here is really nice. Oh, that's cool. Is that like a Lego figure or something? Like are those like little Pokeballs? Kind of hard to tell. It gets a little pixelated when you zoom in. But I'm assuming that is Pokemon related. A bunch more plushies up here. Then you also have some video games here, a bunch of Sonic. Really love the PlayStation games in the background as kind of like a little clean background. If I had that many hard copies, I would definitely do something similar to that. So I can really appreciate that's so cool. And also hats off to you for being a PlayStation gamer. I love it. But love the out-of-box pops there. The Sonic's really nice. And then we also have a bunch of other, I think these are amiibos if I'm not mistaken. And then we have some Q poskets there. Looks like you're a Nightwing fan on the back. And then I'm not sure what these are. Maybe like little books. Oh no, are those Nintendo game cases? I think that's what that is. Then you have Banjo-Kazooie, some Digimon, Scooby-Doo there too, and then a couple miscellaneous pop movies and TV. Overall, fantastic looking collection. I love it. Now this next collection is also another Alex here. So they do have an out-of-box Spider-Man collection, which is really nice, and then a couple boxes kind of stored on their side to see the characters. Let me know if you're ever going to take any of those out of box. You could do like the stair stacking method where, I mean, it looks like you have enough space to be able to take them out of box too, I'm guessing. Anyways, though, on this middle shelf, looks like it's your video game. I really love these zombie Call of Duty pops. Then we have the Doom pops right there, a couple Marvel pops here, and then down here some Funko sodas, and then some ad icons in the back, it looks like. This shelf over here is probably my favorite. I love the Dragon Ball top as well as the little figures here. We got Frieza. Then we have like a little Cell here. I guess that's his like, I don't know what to call that exactly. His like cocoon or something, whatever that exactly is called, as he's growing and, you know, eventually it gets out and then terrorizes the world. But that's so freaking cool. And then we have some cards or something right there, which is neat. Bunch more Dragon Ball figures. Love that cooler figure. We need a cooler pop for sure. Like, I would love to see that. And then down here is a bunch of Marvel stuff. So we have some of the Lego heads, I believe. And then that is the Spider-Man 2 exclusive statue, and then Miles Morales there, the Doc Ock, and then a bunch out of box Venomized pop. I love that. That Absolute Carnage is crazy. But overall, fantastic collection. Our next one comes from Andimpullin here. So love the LED lights in the display. Looks like you're also rocking a huge out-of-box display. And it does look like almost every pop is out-of-box except for the autographed ones here. So kind of taking a closer look, looks like a lot of your bigger pops up top. Same thing I would do. Then you have Naruto here. Oh, this is an Akatsuki shelf. That's great. So that, I think that's almost all of the Akatsuki pops, or if not all of them. That's really cool. Then we have Attack on Titan there. Man, did they get you? They got you with that blue Aaron. I couldn't bring myself to buy it. It was just so unnecessary for them to make, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. And then we have Naruto here. It looks like a big mix of Naruto and Minato. A bunch of Demon Slayer. Jujutsu Kaisen has so many pops, and majority of them look to be Itadori and Gojo. It's Itadori, Gojo, and Sukuna, which makes sense. They're like some of the most popular characters. This is a mix of Naruto, Boruto, and Fire Force, it looks like. And then we have more Naruto, Bleach, and Sword Art. I appreciate that you're a Sword Art Online fan. I've seen a couple Sword Art Online pops in today's video. I'm loving this. What's going on with this one? Is he just kind of floating? I guess he needed to put it somewhere, huh? I get that. And then over here is a bunch of One Piece, it looks like. Buggy. I feel that on him falling over. I'm afraid mine's going to break one of these days because so many of those broke. I feel that. And then this next side here features, I guess, just the rest of your collection. We have some more. Why do you have two Luffys? What's going on? Oh, you probably did a... I'm assuming you ordered a bunch and then had some left over. That's probably what happened there. But yeah, it looks like Marvel mixed in. We have some Sanrio 2, Friends, Wednesday. What else we got? DC, Marvel. There's a lot of different things mixing here. So I really like, oh, and then we got the meme pop there of Kermit. I love that. But I really like the variety here. I like the LEDs and I like the out-of-box display. This next one comes from Moose. Now, I actually had to do 2 different images for this because they sent so many images. I couldn't go through all of them, but I wanted to show as much as possible because their collection is awesome. So over here we have some LED lights that kind of strip around the entirety of the room, I'm guessing. And this features just Naruto pops out of box, Kakashi statue, and then just little figures here and there. And then we also have a couple grails here, like the Naruto 6 Path, as well as Kaguya there. I guess that's a mini grail considering, but still cool. And then we have a couple bigger, like the 6-inch gold Shenron, Vegeta sign, looks like it's encapsulated and graded, 10-inch Goku, or Goku Black, excuse me, and then more out of box and some figure arts in the back. Love the figure arts. Gogeta is awesome too. Can't wait to get our first Gogeta pop next year. And then on the bottom here, you have Demon Slayer here with a bunch of little mini figures there, which are really nice. All the Hashira, and looks like there are cards in the back too. That is a neat addition. I got to get some card stands because I want to put some of the cards I have for One Piece and Code Geass, etc. in my collection too. And then this side, I had to show this off. One, your PC looks awesome with the blue LEDs and the fans. That's awesome. And then two, it was the like God cards here. It's just crazy. And then you have them matching down here. I love it so much. I can see you're a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Now, the other photos of Moose's collection I wanted to show off was this Scream here. I had to appreciate the Scream Shrine. I see you're a huge fanatic. You even have a bunch of autographs, probably the full cast there. Little knickknacks and figures all over. This is crazy. I think they like Scream, guys. Anyways, though, the other thing they had was, it looks like little cards and like, or badges or something. I'm not really sure, like artwork or something, but they're all signed, I'm guessing, by the voice actors or the artists, or I'm not really sure who these are signed. Maybe the Japanese voice actors. I'm not sure, but they're signed by someone and they just look really cool in that frame. Our next one comes from Jonathan C here. So he said he recently redid his collection. This looks cool already. I could never get these lights to really work for me though. I think it's only because I put one per shelf. Two definitely looks better for sure. But he's featuring a lot of different animes here, a big out-of-box collection. You have some of the Wanted posters in the back there I'm seeing. That's actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, you can't see the figures too much, but I like the Wanted logos just kind of chilling in the background instead of the basic black background. So I see what you were kind of going for. Up here, we have a couple of the, or looks like we have the full set of the Hokages, a bunch of Naruto, that 18-inch All Might, that looks awesome. Then some more 10-inch pops, Luffy ship. And on the other side, he has a very expensive Secret Labs chair with the Attack on Titan design. That's really cool. And just looks like a lot more out of box. I love the little sign for Demon Slayer. That is freaking awesome. I'm assuming eventually you'll probably get a sign for each shelf there. The My Hero Academia collection looks really great too, with the little out of box deluxes there. And the Gigantomachia looks great. Looks like you have some risers going in the back for some of the Jujutsu Kaisen characters with the manga. And then I guess some like plates or face plates in the back there, which are really cool. Some little artwork to kind of cover up the background. Really, really nice. That the Aaron Titan also looks great. So honestly, Jonathan, thank you so much for sharing it. I'm loving this out of box display. You were very creative with it. The next one here comes from Keegan. So Keegan also rocks a huge out of box display for anime and other things. Starting over here, Attack on Titan here. Looks like they have assigned me because I believe they said this was actually a custom pop, which is actually really neat. Mixed with some Jujutsu Kaisen over here and a manga. Love the Ymir Titan there. I think that's a little Toge figure there too. That's cool. And then down here, a bunch of My Hero Academia. That Todoroki is amazing. And you still have room for more. Awesome. And then a bunch of Seven Deadly Sins with the manga. And in the middle here, you have some Tokyo Ghoul. Love that set so much with all the manga surrounding it. Then we have Moon Knight here with one of the comic covers. That's a really great little display. With some of the, I feel like I saw these. I guess these are just like kind of prop pieces from the show, if I'm not mistaken. A bunch of figures here mixed with some Chainsaw Man. Over here, I really think they like Muichiro, guys. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That is a lot of Muichiro. That is a lot. There is no stopping you. You might be the biggest fan on the planet. That is crazy. You even bought a custom pop. That's cool. And we're going to be getting one with the Marks. The Marks as a pop next year, so I'm sure you're excited for that. Bunch of Black Clover here. Love the manga in the background. Love the Black Clover sign here. Honestly, if that lit up with like a white outline, that would make it look so much cooler. But this looks great. You did a fantastic job designing this. And with the signatures, I'm assuming Jack and Yami are your favorite characters. And then finally on the bottom here, you have a bunch more Demon Slayer and a couple signed pops. Kind of similar to this too. And then once you get a sign, it's just going to look so freaking cool. But overall, this is an amazing out-of-box display. I'm very, very impressed. Our final collection here is Tyke S. So he has all kinds of stuff here. So I'm seeing a lot of manga here and then a lot of Lego pieces here too, which is such a great mix of them. And then we have some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure down there, some shoes even mixed in there too. I'm not a shoe guy myself, but you know, I can always appreciate if somebody collects shoes and takes care of them and all that. Then we have a lot of signed pops. I really liked your collection because you have a lot of signed stuff. This looks like it took a lot of money, time, and patience there. So kudos to you, man, because this is crazy. I think every single one is actually, no, not the Maka and Soul. I'm sure you're working on that. But yeah, that is nuts. I don't even have this many signed pops. I maybe have like 30, 40 max. This is so much. That is so much money in signatures alone. Your collection has to be worth so much. And on the side here is a lot more manga. I see you're a Halo fan there. That's really cool. And then Star Wars fan too.
Then we have some Jurassic Park pops, all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. Yeah, I really love this. That signed collection, though, is super impressive.
Well, guys, this has been another subscriber collection review. I do want to thank everybody for sending over collections. It was a lot of fun checking out all of you guys' collections and getting to know you a little bit better. Like I mentioned, there will most likely be a part 2 to all the collections that you guys did submit since there were so many, and then I will open them up again. So be following me on my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, as well as turn on your notifications for my YouTube community tab, because that'll let you know when I open up the submissions again, so you can either resubmit or submit for the first time. And this also gives you a chance to maybe get your collections ready, clean up the collection room so you can take some really cool photos. But if you are enjoying these videos and you want to see them more often, just let me know in the comments below. With that being said, though, I'm going to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.